I heard you want to recompose your body. And good for you, no bullshit, let's get into it. Well, you have to split the process into what you eat and into exercises you're gonna do. Well, it's like 50-50 on these. You can do only one, but you will not recompose your body in the whole. Like if you only eat, then yes, you may be healthy, you will not gain fat, you will seem like you are maybe a little athletic, but you will not gain too much of muscles. Yes, there is actually a way that if you eat a lot of protein, that your muscles, that actin and myosin in your muscles will synthesize, because your body cannot really store proteins in it, and it wants them because proteins are not only in muscles, but these are only for hormone functions, for many other functions in your body. Like hormones are just proteins are responsible for like everything in your body, not only for the muscles. But the way that your body stores protein is that it synthesizes your muscle fibers, which is good for you, but it's really not enough. You need to add some stress to it. You need to just use these muscles a little, just damage them for them so they can repair themselves and grow bigger. I want to start with food, because actually that's really important too, and a lot of people forget about it. They think if they are just lifting weights, they think it's okay, it's enough, but it's not enough, trust me. I went through this process. Actually, I was not like fat. I was a little bit, let's say, skinny fat. It was something like that. I didn't have too much muscles. I had some, but not too much. And I had a pretty good amount of fat, let's be honest. But not like fat, but some skinny fat, you know. Also, I'm proved that it's possible because I do not have really good, let's say, bone structure for that V shape. So even if I train my lateral, even if I train my delts or my these muscles, I don't know how they are called in English. It's latissimus dorsi in Latin, anyway, and chest. I still do not get the best V shape I could, but it doesn't stop me, I train it. Get back to food. What are the foods you can eat? Actually, meat, eggs, salad, fruit, vegetable, and some like these primitive, like single ingredient food. Like you can eat potatoes, you can eat rice. You know, I don't want you to eat any processed food. And especially the food which is really high in sugar. Why? Well, because of sugar you get fat. Yes, you hear that right. Thanks to sugar, if you eat a lot of sugar, your energy that is in your blood from that sugar is storing into fat cells instead of it being used. Because if you eat like, let's say, I don't know, 10 biscuits, you cannot burn all of that energy at once. It's simply not possible. Even if you like gonna hit hard cardio, yes, you can. But if not, then pretty big portion of that energy is going to be stored into your fat cells, which is obviously what we really don't want. Yes. So avoid sugar. I do not mean at all have some, okay, good, but avoid like overeating of sugar. I even tried some of these keto diets when I didn't eat sugar at all. And yes, it was pretty good. I had a higher amount of energy through the day. I even took blood tests, and you know what happens when you stop eating sugar? Your blood sugar gets higher. Why? Doesn't it amaze you? It amazes me what happens. You get more energy from that. Why is that you get more sugar in your blood if you stop eating it? Because your body gets used to it, that you do not eat it, so it produces it from that fat. And why is there more of that sugar than if you eat it? It's because it's the way of transforming fat into sugar is not that fast. So if something happens, if you're gonna hit a workout, you need to have more sugar in your blood to hit it and to be able to do it. And your body gets used to it. In the beginning it will be hard, but then it will be okay for you after like 2 weeks, yes. That's when I somehow got to it and it was okay for me. These are the foods you should be eating. Just eat clean. Don't eat any shitty foods. Don't eat any processed foods which are in... I especially do not even like these plastics in which are these foods covered. I don't like them because these are estrogenic, but that's for another whole video. Yes. And the second thing, the other 50% that you need to do in order to recompose your body is... what is that? Working out. You got it. And you should be asking right now, should I be doing cardio or should I be doing weightlifting? That's a question for you. Yes. You need to do both of them. Why? Some people like to only lift heavy weights, and it's completely fine for them. But I really recommend doing both. You know what happens when your body does cardio? It burns more energy than if you are lifting weights. Yes, just imagine it. Do you burn more energy if you do steps when you are running, and every time you step on foot, you, let's say, lift around 80 kilos? Yes. And if you are lifting weights in the gym, you also lift maybe 80 kilos, maybe more, I don't know. But there's the difference that you stop when you are in the gym to have a little recovery, a little break. But when you go for a jog, when you go for running, you don't stop. You run for half an hour or an hour straight. And every time you do step, you lift with your legs like 80 kilos. That's why you burn more energy that's why you burn more fat during cardio. It's also healthy for your heart because it gets used to like beating faster, and it's fine for it. Yeah. And if you are, but your muscles also gets damaged. That's fine. But they do not recover like they grow more in the size, but they recover in a way that they can be used more. They recover in a way that the fibers get stronger, and they do not somehow like damage themselves that fast, like if you are lifting heavy weights. If you are lifting heavy weights, the fibers recover in a way that there grows more of the fibers to have higher strength, to be able to lift more. But if you are running, you do not overload on anything. Maybe yes, you overload the time you spend running, but you do not overload the weight. If you got the idea, that's fine. I know this full guide is not that long, but really, if you want to achieve something, if you want to do something, you maybe already know the answers for that. You're still asking something, but you already know the answer. You are still asking how to recompose my body, but you know it. You know that you have to eat clean, and you know that you have to work out. That's all. I got one rule. Don't think about it, just do it. You know, maybe I stole it from Nike, but anyway. Yeah, just do the thing. Do the hard work now. 90% of success is just fucking showing up. If you are constantly thinking about it, if you are constantly thinking about like you're gonna start workout or start eating clean, you're gonna get nowhere. Yes, you're gonna influence your mind, and maybe you will get there, but the best for you is to start right now. Actually, if you want me to create some workout plan, or if you want, just text me on Instagram. Actually, there's one guy, I made a workout plan for him. His name is Pablo, and I'm really grateful for that guy that he texted me, and I'm happy to help him. and I would be happy to see his progress. And I also would be happy to see your progress. So just take action. Just do it. I don't fucking care if there's just 4 a.m. in your time right now, or if you just ate lunch. Just do some fucking action. Yes. Thank you for watching this video.